I was getting too much money. Everybody mad. Wait, let me write what I'm putting here. I told you I was going to go live to talk about this vibrational escrow account. Hey, I haven't seen you in forever, girl. Happy New Year. We're going to talk about a little bit of spiritual stuff real quick. Hey, let me put on my glasses too. So it's my lunch break, and I wanted to talk about some spiritual stuff since it's the new year, and I want y'all to collect all y'all things. I want y'all to get all of your blessings. So I'm going to just wait for probably about 1 or 2 more seconds. And then I'll post this to my page for everybody who's at work and can't watch right now. So basically, a vibrational escrow account is the account that holds every desire that you have ever manifested or asked for. When you encounter challenges and different things in your life, it normally causes you to ask for the opposite. If you go through not having any money, you normally think about being in a situation where you want to have more money. Hey, welcome aboard. We're just talking about how to collect your things from the universe. So like I was saying, a vibrational escrow account holds every desire that you've ever asked for. In your life, you've lived a lot of life, so you've more than likely put a lot of things in that account. So, like I was saying, if you went through a situation where you didn't have enough money, you put having more money in your vibrational escrow account. And I just want to list a few things that I have gotten personally out of my vibrational escrow account. So I've gotten an apartment, car, jobs, relationships, friendships, money. Even I remember one time I saw a movie. So this is how it works. You see something through the living of your life and you say to the universe, I want that. Or I don't like this, so I want this. And you put it in this vibrational escrow account. And then your job is to allow yourself to be open so that your spirit leads you towards the thing. Hey, Kima girl. So you're supposed to be open so that your spirit can navigate you towards the thing that you asked for. The issue is a lot of us encounter a challenge and we stay focused on the challenge itself rather than the clarity of the thing that we want. So for instance, one time I watched a movie about a seat filler. This is a true story. And I was like, oh my goodness, it would be so cool to go to an award show and sit in the front seat and like see all the stars. No joke. And I thought about this for maybe a week. I just thought about it like, man, that would be so cool just to be there amongst the stars, the people that I watch every day. Lo and behold, maybe a year later, I just let it go. I didn't think about it. Maybe a year or 2 later, someone sent me a link for Black Girls Rock and they were auditioning for seat fillers. Long story short, my dream came true. I allowed that thing to come out of my escrow account and into my life because the way that it works is it's just like a whisper or just like something that appears out of nowhere. If you're not open to it, you will miss it. For me, someone sent me the link and I'm like, all right, let me just fill it out because I didn't have any resistance towards, going. So I filled it out. We went. I ended up getting a front seat. As a seat filler, you're supposed to fill seats when people move around, when the stars move around. I didn't move the entire time. I sat next to SZA's mom, actually. She was trying to hook me up with Lawrence from Insecure. It was unbelievable. Like, people actually thought that I was an invited guest at the award show. It's a true story. So that was something that I had put in my escrow account. Also, I remember working a job that I really hated. And I hated it because it didn't give me a purpose. And I remember thinking to myself, I don't know what my purpose is, and I don't know how to figure it out. So every day for like 3 months, I just kept asking the question, what am I supposed to do? What am I here to do? What brings me joy? And then one day out of nowhere, I was just like, it would be so great if I went to sleep and had a dream and I just woke up with the answer. And then as soon as that popped in my head, I just kept thinking about like, yes, that would be so great because I know how to interpret dreams. It would be so easy. I'm like, yes, this is the perfect thing. I went to sleep the next night, and in my dreams, they was telling me that I had the ability to deliver messages, that I could sense things. That they were telling me all these things, and I could receive it. Now, in my waking life, I was getting those same messages, but because I had resistance and I was in the mode of looking for it. So that's the thing. There's different energies that you can be in. You can be in the energy of searching for something, and then it's hard for you to receive it because your energy is searching. Like, you ever lost your keys and you think, oh my gosh, I lost my keys. Where are my keys? Where are my keys? Where are my keys? As soon as you say they'll turn up, they turn up because you're no longer resisting finding it, and you switch from looking for something to actually receiving it. That's the same way it works in your vibrational escrow account. So just imagine to yourself all of the challenges and life that you have lived and the things that you have put into your account. Wouldn't it be wonderful to allow those things to come into your life, to receive them? I'm talking about renewed love. I'm talking about, hey, welcome, people are joining. I'm talking about a job that you love. All right, let's talk about jobs. Recently, I went for this job and my motivation was money. So I had actually gotten a job where I was making double what I'm making now. This is about to hurt when I tell y'all this. And I said to myself, as I'm going through the interview process, I just knew I had this job. And then all of a sudden I said, and I also want to enjoy what I'm doing. As soon as I said I wanted to make double and enjoy what I was doing, do you know that they sent me an email and said that the job got rescinded because the person in the position was no longer leaving the job? Y'all talking about feelings hurt? My feelings was hurt. But the point of the matter is, it didn't match the request that I had. Yes, it was making more money, but I was not going to enjoy that job. So then the search had to continue. And at first, when you encounter things, I was just like licking my wounds. I got the email on my birthday. It was just like, really, universe? And the more that I just let it sit, I realized that there's something else that I have created that is a better fit for me than this opportunity. And once you get into the habit of recognizing that, yeah, I didn't get this, but I didn't get this because I've asked for something else or I've added more to my request, everything that you ask for, you get. You get. It's created. Before you even ask for it, it's already created. For instance, this is just stories off my mind because it helps connect the purpose of understanding your vibrational escrow account. I was in an old building at my old job, and this guy used to come in every day and open the window. And I'm a person who loves sunlight. So every day it felt like later and later he was like opening the window, and I'm sitting there stressed out like, yo, when is he going to open this window? Like, I am stressed. I need the sunlight in this place. Then one day I said to myself, you know what? I'm not going to let him have control over the sun and whether I have a good day or not. And I swear to you, as soon as I said that, something dropped on the back of my desk and I turned around and realized I had a whole damn window in my cubicle. I had been in that cubicle for 3 years and never noticed the window. And you know why I never noticed my window? Because I was too busy searching for him to fix the issue instead of being open to another solution. I was so fixated on the problem that I couldn't see the solution that was literally right behind my back. And that's what we have to do. We have to switch from being in panic mode and seeing things as being negative and take from it the knowledge that it provides. Yes, I didn't get this or this didn't work out, but what did I learn from it? It clarifies. Oh, girl, don't be over here telling me, hey, because you know how I do. That's my gift. But that's how it is. We get so focused on our issues and our troubles that we're not even open to a solution. And I always go back to the point of it's easier to give to put money in an open hand than a closed fist. Closed fist represents when you are focused on the issue itself, trying to solve it. The truth of the matter is, all of your worst days, you have survived. 100% of your worst days, you have survived, right? However, we get into those things and it's hard for us to release and let things naturally unfold. So we stress ourselves out all the way up. We stop eating or we overeat. We worried about it and we put all of that energy in there that only makes the process more difficult because in the end, you get through it. So what if instead of that, we faced our challenges, and I'm not saying that you're not going to have times when your emotions get involved. That's normal. We're human. But understanding at the heart of it, something is happening because I've asked for something better than what I'm experiencing. And if you can hold on to the fact that life is always providing for you, life is always working out for you, everything that you need is readily available. If you start tapping into that mindset, it makes a lot of things easier to go through. Because I'm going to tell you this. When I got that email that the job that I was getting, that I had already signed up for and was making double, y'all, double. When they sent me an email and said, oh, we have to rescind the offer, I'm like, no, don't rescind it. I'm not out of the job. That person, put him out. He said he was leaving. Now I have to start from scratch. I licked my wounds. I went through it. And now I'm on to something else. And actually, it really forced me inside of myself to look inside of myself to get honest about, okay, you said you want to do something that you really enjoy. What is it you really enjoy? What am I doing? I've always loved this, but I've always put it on the back burner because we learned along the way that things that come easy are not as valuable. So for me to use my gifts on a daily basis and do things like this and even take on clients and do readings, it's so effortless to me that I often devalue it. Is that not the weirdest thing? Like I can literally turn energy into words, and because I don't struggle with it, I'm just like, oh, I got to find something else to do with my time. Is that not weird? For instance, for the last 30 days, I've been challenging myself. I think today is day 27 or 28. Every single day, and I'm going to challenge y'all to do this too. Do one thing that feels good. Because you will notice in your life, and as women of color, it is easy for us to prioritize things that don't bring us joy. It is easy for us to put everyone else's needs above our own. So I'm challenging you for the next 30 days, do one single thing that feels good. One thing. And I'm going to tell you, I challenged my friends to do this. By day 6 or 7, we were all in the group chat like, we're really struggling with this because what feels good anymore? I've been going to a job that I don't enjoy. I've been eating food that I know is not healthy for me. To even think about the effort to change and do something that feels good, it gave a few of them anxiety. And I got to say, this challenge has been amazing to me. Things that feel good can be small. For me today, sharing my gift in this way, this counts as something that feels good. It can be as simple as spending 10 minutes to read a book, looking for a class that you've always wanted to take. I've just enrolled to learn how to sew, so I cannot wait for that. I'm also enrolled to learn Spanish conversationally. It's really made me carve out in my life space to feel good. Because if you look at the headlines in the news, if you look at a lot of social media, and even sometimes the people that you surround yourself with, a lot of people are not enjoying things. And it's almost like not enjoying things is popular, which is very weird. So when you are used to not feeling good, we're going back to the closed fist, and a solution is available to solve any issue that you have, it's hard for you to receive it. It's hard for you to receive it. For instance, me, a spiritual person, I've been receiving messages my entire life. I never recognized it until I focused on it. One of the ways that my spirit speaks to me every single day is in songs. Every single day that I wake up, I have a song in my head every single day. I would just ignore it. Then one day I'm just like, let me just listen to this song. And I started looking at the words that it was saying. And do you not know that those exact words had materialized in my life for that day? Today's song was Great Is Your Mercy by, what is his name? Donnie McClurkin and his friends. Great is your mercy. For me today, that is, and the song is about you're always providing for me. You have grace for me. That to me is the universe. And when you are in alignment with doing what you want to do, when you discover who you really are, you tap into a grace that the universe provides that is beyond anything that you can experience. And my wish for you personally is that you do collect all your things. All the things that the universe has to provide, collect them. I want you to have all your things. I want you to love your life. I want you to be a vessel of love for other people. I want you to be in great health. I want you to be rich. Okay? Let's take these trips. Let's do this. So that is why I got on here to talk about a vibrational escrow account. To recap, it is the account that holds every desire that you've ever had. In order for you to tap into it, you have to make it your priority to start feeling good. The better off you feel, the easier it is to put deposits into your spirit to lead you to the thing that you want. I like that. That wasn't even me. That just came through me with the whap whap, and I like the way that sound. Okay? But that is how it works. The more open that you are, the easier it is to navigate you towards everything that you've ever desired. And now I don't know if you call it God, the universe, whatever you call it, but it provides any and everything that you've ever wanted. But your job is to stay open to it. And staying open to it is a difficult task when you live in a life where everyone is reinforcing not having enough. But we're not living that not having enough life no more. We're not. We have more than enough. We are abundantly overflowing. We have so much we can be generous. It feels good to give. That's what we're doing 2020 and beyond. All right, I think that's it. Did I have anything else? Let me just look at my little notes. No. Oh, I am going to release a dream that I just had. I did record that, so I'm going to share that. If y'all have dreams, DM me. I'll tell you what they mean. The universe can speak to you in a lot of ways. Speaks to you through other people, conversations. Speaks to you through books, through songs, number sequences. Imagine that. Let's just talk about it because I just feel good. Imagine that there's an open field with everything you ever asked for. That new car, that body that you always wanted, that health, longevity, enjoying your job. Imagine that was all in the field. And the universe did everything it could to lead you to it. Like it led you to people who was talking about things that would open your mind up. It sent you number sequences. People were reiterating things that you thought. You ever talk to somebody and they say the thing that you was just thinking about? That's the universe using people to help you get to your things. And your only job was to believe that you were worthy of receiving it, number one, and to be open enough to allow it to flow into your life. That's crazy. That's like, why would we not want that? The only reason that I could come up with lately is that we are just used to suffering, and that suffering had been a way to survive for so long that we don't know how to not suffer. And it takes an effort to rearrange that stuff. Because I believe if you let the women, if you teach the women how to collect the things, that's going to change the whole world, baby. And I'm just doing my small part, talking to the people that I can talk to. Thank y'all for spending lunch with me today. I had a good time. And I hope this was helpful to y'all. All right, have a great rest of y'all day. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.